Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the clip. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And 50 Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes. What's going on, everybody? Game day, divine shot. We in the building, Knicks and the Nets at the world most famous arena tonight. We about to get it popping. Knicks, here we go. Let's go for 7 in a row. Should be fun tonight, man. Hope we go in there and handle our business. Get these boys up out of here. Get ready to go down there where Freight Monto's at in South Beach down that way and get it popping on Friday night. But first and foremost, man, salute to my brother Shah. What's going on, my man?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. We in the building. Knicks real talk game day. We about to get here and drop all these jewels for the day, man. Then get ready to get into this game leading up to tip-off, man. Excited to be here. What a good time to be a New York Knicks fan right now. We winning ball games. The team playing well. Other teams taking L. We playing well. You can't get it no better than that. I'm really happy about what's going on. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. JJ was good. Frank Monto and everybody, man. Bashar Powell, man. It's going to be a good game tonight. After the boy took an L last night against Milwaukee, hopefully we got a lot of energy tonight. We go down here tonight, go in the Garden, put these boys out of their misery, let them get on back across the bridge to Brooklyn. We get ready to go down to Miami Friday.
Yeah, this is a big matchup tonight. You know, this could put us 2 games in front of Brooklyn. We win this game tonight, and we really have to pay attention to this game, man, because this game. These guys play good basketball, but we're playing better basketball together. So these guys are not together yet. They're just getting to know each other, trying to gel. Trying to know where everybody's position is supposed to be, and so on and so forth. So we have another chance to go out here tonight, win a game in the Garden to help us at our home court record, and just really do what we've been doing the last couple of games, since the break. And we played this team recently, and we know what this team is about. So let's see if we can get another victory against them.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk on that one, Shot. Yeah, man. I think we good to go tonight, man. Like I said, we are playing really good basketball right now. Team got a lot of chemistry, cohesion, like you said. We clicking on a lot of cylinders. We got to clean up some things here and there, but overall, we've been doing pretty well. We're like 13th in the NBA and defense efficiency, 7th in offense. I'm 7th in defense, like you said, 13 in offense. Now we're looking pretty good, man. So we just got to maintain and just keep grinding real hard, keep battling every night. Let our boys come out to play, and I think we play with a lot of energy. New York is really the talk of the town right now. The Knicks, man. We can't say nothing else. They are really out there. So let's hope they can continue that grind and we get it going tonight and get a victory, man. Get us to 37-27. And great look to go down to Miami Friday, like I said. First and foremost, salute to Cash Out. Jermaine was good. My brother, Chris Rose, salute to Chris, Johnny Davis, JJ Frank. Appreciate y'all getting here with us early, man, because it's going to be lit tonight. But like I said, we got to send the boys back across to Brooklyn, man. Get them out of their misery. Let them go on about their business. You know what I mean? They're going through a transition when they lost Kyrie and KD. Obviously, they the same team it was a month ago, 3 weeks to a month ago. A little different team now. Don't have the firepower they have. They got some talent there. Mikal Bridges, Dinwiddie, Claxton's still there. You got a lot of good Dorian Finney-Smith, all them guys, they there. But still, I don't think they got what it takes to beat the Knicks. I really don't believe that, because I just don't think they got the firepower. With our defense, the way our defense played, we shut down Dinwiddie. It's game over down there. pretty much. I mean, I really believe that they can't. They don't have enough consistent scoring who can get 30 or 40 on you like that. Dinwiddie, Mikal can occasionally break loose and do something. But obviously he playing the Knicks defense, and it's a different ball game. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna be a fun game tonight. I know the chat looking forward to it. Our streamers looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it as always. Big game for the night, like you said, Shot Power, to get to 37-27, get an extra game lead on them. And we got some good games on the doctors tonight in the NBA. The Cavaliers and the Celtics, Heat and the 76ers. So it's going to be all lit, man. We got a chance to really get close to somebody and separate from some people. Let's hope that everything work out the way we want it to work out tonight. And we'll see how it goes, man. But later on, a few minutes, we get through the tail of the tape and all that stuff. Get through that right quick, get it out the way. But Shot Power, right now, you got to feel good as a Knicks fan the way we playing basketball in New York City right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm giddy. I'm ready for it. I'm trying to stay mellow-toned tonight. You know what I mean? I don't want to smile too much if I don't have to, because this game really, as a Knicks fan, is a serious game. You know what I mean? And like you said, Divine, we win tonight. There's some games, like you said, Miami's game is big for us. You know what I mean? To put us give us a little bit more cushion. You know what I mean? We're getting ready to go out to this West Coast swing real quick. And we play them soon, right? I think we play them Friday, right?
Who's that?
Miami?
Yeah, Friday. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Friday.
so it makes it an even bigger game. And I mean, the game that they're playing tonight against Philly, that's a big game. And who they playing? Philly or
Philly got the Heat and Cavaliers in Boston tonight.
Oh, Cavaliers in Boston. All right. So yeah, that's a big game right there too. Boston just losing from us. They want to get back on the winning spirit and stuff like that. Cavs ain't a good road team. The big games that we have right now are big games, man. And at 1 or 2 wins or 1 or 2 losses can move you from 5th spot to 7th spot. You know what I mean? Real quick. You know what I mean? It's enough games. Well, maybe not enough for, but it's enough games. You know what I mean? And we just got to come out here and perform tonight, man. This is a big game. We used to say, games are big, but now coming down the stretch, where we're stacked at right now, we're in the 5th seed right now. Looking at that 4th seed, I think we're about 2 games or so away from them. Every game is a crucial game right now, and the Knicks I believe they're gonna come out and perform tonight.
Yeah, I think they will too, Shop Out. Pretty much, you could say every game from here on out is a big game. Pretty much.
Fact.
Every game from here on out is a big game for the New York Knicks, man, because they trying to stay up in that piece. And I think if they do that and really get it popping, they'd be okay. But I'm excited about what's going on with this team, man. They looking real good right now. They're playing hard. They got a lot of what I like about this team overall. They just got a lot of. They know their identity. Let me put it like that. They have an identity and they know what it is. You know what I mean? Go hard, be tough, rebound the basketball, which is defense. You stop the other team from getting the ball. You stop them. That's defense. I think we rebound. We think we 3rd in the association and rebounding. Man, we are killing it in a lot of categories.
Yeah, and I got that written down. I did homework. I got you're right, Divine. We're 3rd in offensive rebounding. Yes, we are, and our defensive rebound is right behind us. I think we're top 10.
Yep, absolutely. I think that's where we at right now. So we just got to keep it going, man. It's gonna be a tough game tonight. Nobody taking them for granted, but I believe in this team like we always did. And I just think we got a lot of variables that makes us better than them. You know what I mean? It's a lot of variables. They don't got 2 prolific scores, or 3 when RJ on. We got guys who really can get buckets on any given night. I think that's what separates us from a lot of teams, like I always say. So we'll see how it goes tonight. It's gonna be a fun game, interesting matchups. We're gonna get into it, man. I think it's gonna be fun, man. Salute to the chat where it's at. Man, Rami was good, Aboriginal was good, Dave Stevens, Frank, Chris, everybody, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let's get it popping, man. Y'all coming door with the thumbs up. Leave them out with the thumbs up. We appreciate y'all really helping this channel grow every day, man. Y'all, we feeling more comfortable about what we do around here. You guys got to give us a lot of support, so let's keep getting it, man. Charlie King was good. Shop Howard, I'm looking at some interesting matchups tonight, man. Obviously Dinwiddie and Brunson. I think they're gonna put Mikal at the 2. I'm not even worried about nobody who playing the 2 or the 3 or the 1. Long we got Quentin Grimes defending down there, so I'm pretty good with that. That's a matchup to me that when people come and play the Knicks, like the other night, they say, "Oh, Bradley Beal might pop, or this kid might pop." and you think like that matchup is going to be in their favor, and wind up not being, because Quentin Grimes be shutting these cats down. I'm like, this is crazy when I'm watching from this dude, man.
Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster, real talk, man. So that's what's good about it, man. You know, we got a guy, the two playing good. We got Mitchell Robinson playing good defense, and then everybody else making the effort. Jalen Brunson taking charges. You know, and so it's a good feeling right now, man. Let's see if we can keep this thing going. Big game tonight for us, man. Just from a standing standpoint, to get us to 37-27, man. That's pretty awesome right now. I know we'll see how it goes tonight, man. I think Ted's gonna go out there and let the boys go out there and play free like they've been letting them play. Offense been clicking, but like I said, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers lose that game tonight in Boston. They 39-26. We win. We 37-27. One game behind them cats in the loss column. So no, and if I hope Philly can get revenge on the Heat. Because the Heat beat them the other day in Philly. Now they go down to Miami. Hope that Joel Embiid can beat them tonight. And there you go. We pick up a game on the Heat. They dropped to 30 losses, and we got 27 losses. So we get a little more preparation near. So I think it's gonna be fun, man. You know, I'm scoreboard watching, man. I've been scoreboard watching since after December when I knew we was in our groove. I really see that this team was starting to get on their grind. They were starting to figure everything out. So let's see how it goes. Let's hope we win this thing tonight. We get into the itinerary in a few minutes, break down the starting lineups and all that good stuff. But it's game day. It's Divine, it's Sha, it's the chat, it's everybody. It's Knicks and Nets at the World Famous Arena tonight. Let's get it popping. We're gonna take it up a tip-off, then we're gonna shut it down and watch the Knicks get down. That's what we're gonna do today, man. So you know, Sha, one thing I'm really interested to see is I gotta keep my guy with my boy RJ and Grime from an offensive standpoint. Let's see if RJ can come out there and get in the bag tonight. And get into a rhythm. Maybe he can start out early. He can get the ball rolling, and maybe he can drop some buckets tonight on with a good percentage tonight. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we need all players firing tonight. You know what I mean? We need all systems go, all cylinders popping. You know what I mean? RJ, you know, he's dealing with that hills and valleys. You know what I mean? That valley and hill. You know what I mean? And you know, he had a good game coming out, and he had a bad game. So I'm hoping that tonight be a better game. You know what I mean? He does come out, and he does, when he knows that he's seems like he's not playing well, he does go down and rebound, and that is big. Those 7 rebounds he got in the last game was major. You know what I mean? And it helped the team. You know what I mean? And he controlled that second quarter. I think he came out and scored like 6 or 8 points real quick. You know what I mean? And help us, you know, maintain the lead and stuff like that. So I'm feeling that RJ is going to come out tonight and you know, produce. You know what I mean? One of the things that he has gravitated to is turning the ball over. You know, and if he could keep his turnovers down a little bit, you know, not so much pounding the ball so much. Get the ball, set yourself up, get a low post. You know what I mean? Get a low post. You know, one thing that I want RJ to really start doing. And I've seen him shoot this shot, man. I don't know why he doesn't shoot this shot as much as you know, as backing people down as much. You know what I mean? From the top of the key to the foul line, that 15 to 18 foot range or so, he knocks those shots down, man. He's straight. He lines himself straight up to that shot on the left hand side, and he knocks that shot down. And I hope that he can you know, start doing that a little bit more. You know what I mean? I think that's an effective shot for him. He doesn't have to make too many decisions when he makes that shot. He gets the ball, he turns around, he goes up, and he shoots that shot. This way, he doesn't have to think, all right, I got to go all the way over here. Let me see if I can find somebody and, you know, make the mistakes that has been made, at least last game, with those 5 costly turnovers. That turnover when he was driving down the lane and passed it right to the player, that was a costly turnover. You know what I mean? I think that set him down for the rest of the game too. So he just has to come out firing. But, you know, with that being said, we also got, you know, I'm hoping to see a little bit more from Quentin Grimes tonight. You know what I mean? You know, nothing major, nothing super duper, but those team numbers that I always talk about for him, if he can get in those 12, 11, 12, 13, 14 numbers, that is going to really help us out, you know what I mean, especially in the first unit. So you know, we got a good team, man. We got these 2 guys in the second unit, IQ and J Hard. these guys are giving us almost 30 points a night, you know what I mean, between the two guys, you know what I mean? And what more can you really ask for? 30 points with another 70 points in the starting lineup, not even counting Mitchell Robinson, not counting Quentin Grimes. You know, that's 100 points. That's a good starting point.
Yeah, real talk, Shop Out. Real talk. Hey, salute to the chat, man. G Money, Double D, Dwayne Dennis in the building with us. Salute Dwayne, Dave Stevens, everybody. D Ross popped up in the building. Salute my man D Ross. Salute to the chat, man. That's where it's at. Yeah, man. But you know what? Them guys is gonna be crucial going down the stretch as well. Like you said, Quentin Grimes give us double-digit scoring, at least knock down 2 trades a game. That's all. If he knocked down two trades, he pretty good because that's 6 points right there, and he got a good foot to the going down the lane. He's quick enough to get to the basket and make his rim reads and everything, and to get the ball to whoever you got to get it to. So I definitely want to see him do that. Now, you know, because I think our percentages might not be. I think they're misleading. Believe it or not, because of Quentin Grimes and RJ not really popping right now, that's why we might be only shooting 37% from downtown, or our field goal numbers might be different, or our assist numbers might not be, even though we're an ISO heavy team. But if them cats was making shots, the assist numbers would be up higher. You know what I mean? And the 3-point numbers would be up higher. But being that RJ and Grimes is not really giving us that two or three threes between both of them a game, it kind of makes the 3-point percentage look a little less than what it is. But I'm confident as the time go on, they'll pop out of it. It's better late than never. You know what I mean? And I think it's a good time for them to get in the groove and get that ball, shooting that ball down there. And I think they're going to come out big tonight. This is a good game for them. We need them to come out tonight and just get it popping. I'm not even worried about this team, be honest with you. I like what I'm seeing from them overall. They're playing with a lot of team chemistry, a lot of cohesion, camaraderie. They just going out there playing. They like, this is who we are. This is what we do. New York City Gritty Committee, and we going out there playing. So let's hope that they continue this thing, man. Keep moving forward with all the effort. They still got a ways to go. They haven't even really, they there, but they're not there. I think this team is not even really well. I think they can be the reason why I say that, because free throw shooting.
Facts.
RJ and my man Grimes really haven't hit their stride yet. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine when them two get a little bit more consistency. You know, instead of one night off, one night on, one night off, one night on, when they got a 3 or 4 or 5 game consistent scoring streak, and we knocking down free throws, this team would be pretty awesome to watch, man. So this is going to be a fun game tonight. You got a lot of good matchups, like Superman Nick 100. A lot of good matchups around for this team, man. But I do think that they lost a lot when they lost Kyrie and KD. That team wasn't built for that, because them were their most valuable scorers. Granted, Dinwiddie can get it popping, but that's about it. I'm talking about on a consistent basis. I mean, like any night, this cat can give you 20. He about the only one could do that on that team. So being that we got a defense-minded team, like I said earlier, if you could kind of, Tibbs normally goes after the best players, like he did Tatum the other night, like he did Bradley Beal, like he did McCullough them. Tibbs always focuses defense going at the best player. Take him out the game. Let's see what these other cats can do. And I think that's where the Nets is at as a team right now. Granted, Mikal Bridges, he's an up-and-coming player, but he ain't a star, but he's an up-and-coming player. Dinwiddie is a good player, but he's not a star. They don't have no stars. They just got a bunch of good pieces. But I think we got an all-star in Julius Randle, 2 all-stars. You want to ask me, believe it or not, with Mitchell, with Jalen Brunson. So I do think that gives us the benefit of the doubt. If RJ on, then we got 3 of them. You know, and I think this game should be what it is, man. Them cats started out good last time. Milwaukee wound up beating them boys by 14 in New York and Brooklyn. Beat them boys by like 14, 15, whatever the case may be. So I don't see no difference tonight. I think the Knicks go out there and handle their business, and that is what it is. We give it to them that way. You're right, Nick 100, Mitch versus Claxton. That's gonna be ill. Real talk. I got to just quote your quote. That's gonna be ill. Real talk on that one. But Claxton nice, but at the same time, Claxton is now different without KD and them. You know, and all them. See, this team is different without these cats. Remember where they were before KD and Kyrie left, and look where they at now. Since they left, you just gotta call it for what it is. The Brooklyn Nets they got a lot of good quality pieces, but they don't have no closers. They don't got nobody who could put them on their back to come on. I got you. They lost over them dudes, so it's gonna be tough for them, man. They probably wind up falling into play-in, no question about it. And then hopefully they can tread water, because if the Hawks get on the roll, the Raptors get on the roll. Listen, if Brooklyn lose to the Knicks tonight, they got 28 losses. The Heat got 29 losses. The Hawks got 31. Raptors coming on strong with 32. Believe it or not, if Brooklyn might fall out of the play-in. Might just fall out of the play-in. because I just think that you can't lose 2 superstars and expect your team to still be up in the top, whatever. That ain't gonna happen because that team wasn't built for that. It was built around them 2 guys. The Brooklyn Nets was built around KD and Kyrie and Ben Simmons. It was built around them dudes. Every other piece they had was just additional pieces. So I just think it's gonna be a little different. That's all. I don't think the Nets gonna be able to tread water. I really don't, man. I love Mikal Bridges. I think he's that dude right there. He's gonna be nice, man. I'm glad he got out of Phoenix. Maybe he didn't want to get out of there, but he got out of there to be able to showcase what he could do more because you had Devin Booker. You had these guys in front of him were kind of getting a little bit of shine. They got Cam Johnson down there, former Tar Heel brother down here, but I just don't think that they got enough. So I think the Knicks should go out there tonight and win pretty decent tonight, man, and go and get up out there. This should be a game where the Knicks smash these cats, take Julius Randle out the game, take Brunson out the game, take RJ out the game, and get the boys ready for Friday. That's a big game down in Miami Friday night. Them cats got to come out there and play. They just beat the Sixers in Philly. They just beat them in Philly. So we can't take them cats for granted. So we got to hope that we can go out here tonight, get this victory, let them cats lose to the Sixers tonight in Miami, then we come back right behind them cats, and hopefully we can give them the business. That I think we'll be looking pretty good, Shop House. So it's going to be a fun game tonight. Big game for the night. Hopefully we can win this thing and move on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, my motto: push the pace, control the pace. Mm-hmm. I mean, tonight is another night that we need to rebound the basketball. And last game we got to the line 39 times, almost 40 times. We have to be better at the free throw line. I mean, in order for us, we've been winning games in the fourth quarter. We've been controlling the pace in the fourth quarter. We've been locking people down in the fourth quarter since the break. Well, actually, for 8 out of the last 10 games, we've been doing pretty much that. Locking people down, controlling the closing of the game and stuff like that. But in order to make the games easier, we need to hit our free throws. We need to get out. I think we're like 73% in free throws. We need to be at least 10 more percentages, at least 82% from the free throw line. If someone is missing the basketball, is Jalen Brunson having a bad night at the line, or Mitchell Robinson shooting the basketball? Everybody else needs to hit around 80-something% at that line. The Quickleys, and they have. Quickly has, RJ has, Randall needs to bring it up a little bit. Mitch needs to bring it up a little bit. Quentin Grimes has, so we need to be on step of everybody shooting around 80%. So this way it bigs up Mitchell Robinson that has a little trouble shooting the free throws. But aside from that, man, I think we get out here and get gritty with these guys tonight, man. We beat them once, and I think we're gonna go in Madison Square Garden and really try to ramp it up tonight. We've been beating some big names. We've been beating some big names in these last 10 games that we've been in. 8 out of the last 10 games, we have beat some big Eastern Conference teams. So let's continue to do that tonight and beat up on Brooklyn again.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. Everybody getting in the building with us, man. Appreciate y'all coming in the building. Peace to the God, Allah wide. Jarvis out there in Louisiana. Got a Papa Core Mega. What's good, my brother? Nice. Good to see you, my man. Colorado in the building. Nick 100, D Ross, everybody, man. Salute to the chat. Knicks will talk game day. Divine and Shaw.
Linda Lynn.
Yes, indeed. Linda Lynn, salute. Knicks at the World Famous Arena tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. We got to put them out of their misery tonight, man. Send them on back across that bridge. Game over. It's game over. Ain't no time to be playing no more. It's real talk. We got to get these boys up out of here. Go on and get them out of here and get them out of their misery. That's all it is. I'm looking forward to the game tonight, Shop How. I think it's going to be a really interesting one. Let's get into the itinerary right quick. Don't go nowhere, man. Let's look at the starting lineups, injury report, the tail of the tape. Look how these teams match up with the numbers in the last 10 games. We do that. We get right back in the building and keep it going, man. Knicks will talk game day. Divine, Shaw, the chat, and everybody else, man. Salute to everybody. We'll be right back. Here we go. Yeah, man. There you have it, man. That's a teller to take the injury report. Obviously, for the Knicks, no injuries to report. Obviously, we got Simmons out, Yata, Watanabe, he's day to day. Now the Edmond Summers, he's out. So the teller tape was interesting, man. We out rebounding team pretty well in New York, so that's where our defense really playing good ball at. We just rebounding the ball real well. Shooting 47, almost 50% from the field, which could be once, like I said, once RJ and Grind get it popping a little more, we probably be at 50% from the field. Once them cats get it going, we're shooting 37 point something from the 3-point area, and I think that got a lot. Them numbers will be better once these cats get into their groove. So let's hope that they can get into their groove and we make this thing a little bit more interesting for us from a number perspective. They got us beating us by 1 assist on that team. That's about it. But like I said, the Knicks assist is not so much important to me right now because we are ISO heavy team, but because we also got guys that's missing shot. Our offense is starting to get a little bit better. We still tighten a lot of numbers, shot power, but our defense keeps us in the game. When our offense been popping at its highest level, we just taking teams out. You know what I mean? We would, like before the other night, we was averaging almost 120 in the last 4 or 5 games. They was throwing up some numbers in New York. So that's never been a problem all year long for the New York Knicks. And I think they just got to continue to grind, keep getting better every day. You haven't seen the best of this team yet. I don't think you have seen the best of this team yet because once RJ get that consistent thing going, I keep saying it, once Quentin Grind gives us about 2 threes a game, and like you said, hopefully he do what you're talking about, get them 12 to 13 points a game from that 2-guard spot with his defense, this team would really be popping. So I think we still got a lot of stuff. We still got a lot of growth to go. We're getting there, but I don't think you've seen the full repertoire of the Knicks yet. I just think them 2 guys in that starting lineup, and we just got Mitch back. He's starting to really play well. So I think we all right, man. I don't see the Knicks going the other way. Put it like that. We had our valleys. I don't think we're gonna hit no valley. We might hit we might go on
bump in the road. Bump in the road.
Yeah, bump in the road. There you go. We can say that we go to have a bump in the road here or there, but I don't think there's gonna be no staying in the valley. You know what I mean? I think we got enough rope to climb up out of there, man. So let's just hope that we can really get it going and stay consistent in what we do. And that man, we come out there tonight with a win and move on to the next.
Yeah, I just, the way the Knicks have been playing right now, and I know as a Knicks fan, it is real. It is just real willing to see, man. It feels good, and you just feel like this team is like Teflon. You know what I mean? They just can't be broken, man. They can't be, and they've been playing that way. And tonight is another big test. This is a real trap game. You know what I mean? This is one the emphasis of trap game because I believe that we could beat this team, and we have beat this team, recently, and this team wants to win. And when players come to the Garden, they want to put their all-star, all MVP, all defense. They want to put all that stuff out there for people to watch. So, and they know that we just took their position from 5th. So this team is really going to come out and try to perform tonight. So we cannot let off the gas. We cannot let off their necks. We got to punch them in the face 1 or 2 times and, make them bow down to the will. You know what I mean? And let's hope that the Knicks come out tonight and, like some of the people in the chat were saying, let's see Julius Randle come out there and control the first quarter like he's been doing for the last couple of games. Let's see if Jalen Brunson can get back into his groove tonight and, get some big numbers tonight. You know what I mean? Let's see if RJ can start hitting that short jump shot from the top of the key down and, knock down about 4 or 5 of them, get him close to 18 to 20 points tonight. know what I mean? And let's see if Quentin Grimes on some of those passes that Randall gives to him, see if he can knock him down. I mean, because Randall looks for him a lot, just almost as similar to how Randall used to look for Fournier. And I mean, Randall used to search out for Fournier to give him the ball so he can make the shot, and he does that to Quentin Grimes a lot. Quentin Grimes moves. He never stays still, so he's always looking. He sits still, and then when he sees the play going into effect, then he makes a move, so it makes it easier for to look for him on the pass. So he needs to get out here tonight and get to like we talked about 12, 13 points tonight. I mean, but with that being said, man, I still think the matchup for me is Claxton also with Mitchell Robinson. I believe Mitchell Robinson is going to go out there and try to get about 15 defensive rebounds tonight and about 8 defensive rebounds. I mean, offensive and rebound, and 8 defensive rebounds. I think he's gonna come out there and try to be a super duper monster with his big frame and his big shoulders. So I'm amped up and I'm gassed, and I think these guys are gonna come out here and really show who's the real big brother in New York.
Yeah, I'll tell you and I'm gonna get the next credit on this level. Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Claxton is good defense. That's a good defense front line. It really is a good defense front line. Dorian, you could tell how much they missing him in Dallas. You know what I mean? They missing Dorian Finney-Smith in Dallas. Because he was one of them cats on that defense side of the ball. He was literally 3-and-D. You know what I mean? But Jalen Brunson would give Dinwiddie the business all night long from that. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's put everything in perspective. Jalen Brunson dropped 40 on Dinwiddie. Easy dropped 40 on him. Because he's not even a defensive ball player. Jalen Brunson would drop 40 on Dinwiddie tonight. And whoever playing a 2-guard spot for the Nets, not going to get it off because of Quentin Grimes. That's done. Quentin Grimes, he even gave Jason Tatum the business the other night. Like I said, he gave Bradley Beal the business. He gave C.J. McCollum the business. Quentin Grimes been locking cats down all season long. So that's advantage to me right there. Whoever their 2-guard is going to have a problem tonight. He's going to have a problem. Let's put it out there. My man going to give that boy a problem. I don't think whoever playing a 4 spot, I don't care if it's Ben Simmons or whoever, even Dorian can't fuck with you. Can't mess with Julius Randle. Can't even touch him. The New York Knicks got too much firepower for Brooklyn. And here's Brooklyn's problem. Once you get past a couple of guys, Joe Harris is not a defender. These cats, other than Dorian Finney-Smith, Claxton, and certain other guys, even though my man is a defensive coach, that's not a good defensive team to me. I think it started to rear its ugly head. Last night, prime example. Them cats was up on the Heat. the Pistons last night. That was the Bucks last night. I'm sorry. The Bucks last night. And what happened? I was like, before the game over, the Bucks scored 118. They only scored 104 because they don't have you can't lose a KD and Kyrie and all of a sudden expect that he still be good. You took away 60 points from the team. Damn, it's 65 points from 2 men. You took away 29 a game this year from KD, around 24, something like that from Kyrie. It's hard to make that up. What you brought in? You brought in Dorian Finney-Smith in. You brought in Dinwiddie in. Them cats ain't no Kyrie and KD. Let's kill all that. Let's just kill all that right now. That would be like the Knicks losing Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. That would be like the Knicks losing Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. And where you would think the Knicks would be at without them too. That's the same thing with the Brooklyn Nets. That's why I think the Brooklyn Nets will fall into the play-in. You can't take superstars and stars off your team and expect your team to still be good. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's why I don't really have too much concerns about them guys tonight, because I just don't think that they got the firepower to handle the Knicks. They don't got not the Knicks defense anyway. I don't think they got the firepower to handle the Knicks defense. I think this game is gonna be easy. I really do. I don't think they can even mess with the Knicks tonight. The New York Knicks they got probably the second best winning in the last 10 games in the Eastern Conference.
Than they should do.
The second best winning. Yeah, them cats are on fire, bro.
They sure do. I'm gonna go to my book. We read about that.
They second.
Yeah, we second. We are second, and we also second, and opponents scoring in the paint. We're second in that, and we're points allowed, we're 6th. We have a defensive-minded team here, man. We have a defensive-minded team, man. We offensive ball, we number 3 in offensive rebounds. And I mean, we're a defensive-minded team, man. And it's a couple more accolades that I didn't put down. It was a little lower, but it was still like 11th, 10, 9. You know, there's a couple of other ones that in defense, this team is really Mitchell Robinson, you know, coming back these last couple of games. I don't know. He has, I mean, he only been back, what, 2 games, 3 games? This guy has boosted up. You know, we keep teams under we keep teams under 110 points. We are number, oh shit, where's that? Field goal percentages made. We are number 8th in doing that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We are number 8th in doing that. So, you know what I mean? We keeping teams low scoring. Teams are not blowing us out. We also do good on the 3-point percentages now of opposing teams.
Absolutely.
I ain't got my guy. I picked the wrong pen. I should have got my black pen. I got some green highlight pen. I can't see it. We are a defensive-minded team, and we can play offense. And I mean, the things we have to clean up, we don't, you know, our pace, we control the pace. We are more of a slow down half court team, but at times we do get the ball over half court, over half court with only 4 seconds, where we can have 20 seconds to run our play. We do that a lot as well. And we are pretty good offensive and defensive team. The things that we need to do is you know, continue to rebound the ball and hit our free throws, man. Hit our free throws makes the game so much easier for us to contain a lead, to hold the lead, or have a bigger lead to fall back on. I mean, like I said, last game we hit, you know, we missed 11 free throws. And I mean, 11 free throws. If we could have got 8 of those free throws in that last game, the game wouldn't even look close. I think we won by 15. Then we won by 15. We'd have won by like 25, 22, 23.
Yeah, 109-94 by 15, something like that.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. This team is legit, Shop Howard. I know what it's in, and we keep forgetting. Not we, but the bench is they done solidified the bench. It's literally Josh Hart, I Hart, Obi, and IQ, and whatever they run at they there, man. They playing good, and then you bring an RJ back with the second unit. Knicks got a pretty good deep team there, and we only going 9. If they wanted to go 10, they can, but we going 9, and we still put teams in the cap. Yo, the numbers don't lie. We're not going to get into all the feelings and emotion stuff about the Knicks, but just check out the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. We 36-27. We 5th in the East. The numbers don't lie. Remember, everything the Knicks are doing, the numbers don't lie. They don't. You know what I mean? I don't care how much you might get into the feeling and emotion part of the game, but you also got to deal with the facts. The facts that the New York Knicks is 5th in the Eastern Conference. They got 2 legitimate stars on their team playing. They got one guy who could be a up-and-coming star once he get it consistent. And you got a anchor on the defense who is allowing people to be in a comfort zone, because you can't get past them guards, expect to get an easy layup down there.
North and South, man. North and South.
That's changing the trajectory of the way you look at Knicks basketball. 3 years. Two playoff bursts. Listen to what I'm saying. In 3 years, 2 playoff bursts when they get there this year. Come on. You know, you have to put the respect on the New York Knicks right now. They are legit. They are a legit basketball team. And if anybody's denying that, you got to be crazy. Or you're not watching what we watching. And from what I'm seeing, we've been doing this and we still haven't hit our stride. Like I said, RJ ain't really get to where he got to go yet. Quentin Grimes still trying to get there. Our free throw percentage is not where it need to be. You know what I mean? And every now and then, you know, our 3-point percentage, it could be better. And I think it will be better once them cats get it popping. So let's not get it twisted. The Knicks is a dangerous basketball team. They dangerous. I don't care how you put it. You got 3 guys in your starting lineup giving you 20 points a game, damn near. 20 points a game, Shot Powers. 3 dudes, not 2. 3. They're 19 points up with RJ, and he's been in a kind of a mini slump. And once he get it going, it's over. Knicks will get to the second round. No question about that. So I think we just got to keep playing hard. just keep getting better. Every day get better. Learn off your mistakes, because when you do something wrong, you still learn off it. The Knicks are learning on the fly. This is Jalen Brunson's first 50-something games in New York, or 60 games, whatever. He ain't even played a whole year with the Knicks yet, and look what they're doing. Can you imagine him going in the next year, having played a full year under Tom Thibodeau's system, knowing all the variables, all of the maneuvers and blah, 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 whatever. So I like what we had as a team. I like what we had as the organization. The Knicks got a chance to be contenders in a couple of years, man. And if all fall in line to this year, they get in that second round and lose in the second round, I'm happy. If the Knicks get out the first round and have a tough battle in that second round against any one of them top 3 teams, I'm happy. I really am, man. I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied as a Knicks fan to come in here and go to the second round and knowing that we go into the offseason with a lot of chances to improve the team even more. That's kind of scary for, Shop House. So let's hope that it all turn out that way. But listen, man, before I even go there, y'all cast in the chat. Y'all got it popping. Real talk. Let's keep it going, man. Make sure y'all run them up with the thumbs up. We dropping all these jewels up in here, man. The chat got it popping up in there. So let's go, man. I like where we at, man. That where we at, man. I like where we at as a team. I like where we at as an organization. We got flexibility. We got cat flexibility pretty soon. We're gonna make some moves, probably 1 or 2 moves that'll really make us get deep, man. So watch out. We coming, Shop House. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, man. It is as a Knicks fan, I'm happy to watch what the Knicks have done this year, and we really making moves, and this offseason of 23, is going to be a major time for us at the end of the season. How far we go and stuff like that, it all makes a difference on the matchups. And I mean, it all makes a difference what the matchup is, because if it's it just makes a difference who the matchup is, because the second round matchup makes a big difference. And if I think we will probably see maybe Cleveland, maybe Brooklyn might, maybe Brooklyn might get lucky and we might see Brooklyn, or we might see Miami or something like that. The second round matchup is the big matchup. If we get away from Giannis and have Philly or Boston, man, oh man, man, oh man, that's all I'm gonna say. And that will make the team even better. We've been playing big name teams for the last month now. And the Knicks have been doing what they need to do to get them to where we are now. And tonight is another big game to show, quote unquote, the naysayers that the Knicks are really ready here to compete. And we're going to be a hard out if you see us, and if you turn your head, you might just grab everything you got. So, I'm amped to see what goes on tonight. And I believe, like I said, controlling the pace, definitely grabbing rebounds, and most definitely, unquestionably, we have to hit our free throws, man. Free throws from these next 18 games that we got, we need to move our percentage up, because to be when we get into these crunch games, man, if we're missing 8, 9 free throws and the game is we only leading by 2 or 3, or we only down by 2 or 3 points, that makes a difference. So that's all I got to say. I'm amped.
Yeah, let me make this quick emphasis, man. I think it's important for everybody who NBA fans, who just knowledgeable basketball people. This is a star-driven league. You win with stars. Name a team in the last, I don't care how many years you want to say it, won a championship without stars. This is a star-driven league, because stars come up and play in the big moments. Here's the problem with a lot of these teams. They don't have stars. I'm not disrespecting the Nets. They don't have they stars is gone, bro. The stars left out the door. KD and Kyrie left. They don't have stars to get them over the hump. So what's going to happen when somebody put all the pressure on Dinwiddie, take him out the game? Who going to beat them? Who are they going to beat? The 2004 Pistons They had stars. I think they might not have been popular stars, Fabian, but Rasheed Wallace, Chauncey Billups, and they might not have been superstars. But them cats were stars in their own right. You know, they had a good team, a good quality player. I get that, but I don't think in today's NBA, with the superstar that's out there now, LeBron, Giannis, all these cats, Joel Embiid, you name it, man. If you had stars, them cats would take you home. Much as I love the Raptors, I think the Raptors is a deadly team. Other than Van Vliet, and you know, who just they don't have a lot of stars. I think if you look at every team won the NBA championship in the last 50 years, I don't care what year, I don't care how much you count it, they have won with stars. Somebody would say, you know what, our team playing bad tonight.
Give it to him.
Give it to me. Get on my back. I'm gonna take you to the finish line. A lot of people, you gotta have that dude. I think Jalen Brunson him and Randall started to develop to be stars. That's why he's an all-star. I think Jalen Brunson can get us to him and Julius Randle. The Knicks is playing bad. Like the other night, that night Julius Randle had 46. Knicks weren't playing too good, shot power. Julius Randle said, I got this. Julius Randle said, I got this. Julius Randle dropped 46, won the game when the whole team wasn't even playing good. That's what I think a lot of teams don't have. That's why I think I see teams like the Nets, they're good. But God, listen to me. Why you think the Nets is what they were fourth in the Eastern Conference not too long ago, damn near third, now they're about to fall out? Why do you think that's the case? Yeah, tell me that. And if you why the basketball tell you no, tell me why the Nets right now was fourth in the Eastern Conference, third in the Eastern Conference a month ago, now they're about to fall out. Why is that the case? And then y'all answer my question. Because they lost their stars. When Nets having a bad day, Kevin Durant could beat your whole team by itself. You understand what I'm saying, Shot Powers? Even when the Nets is having a bad day, they could win the game alone because of Kevin Durant. The 76ers, they could win the game alone just because of Joel Embiid. Even if their team's struggling that night, Giannis and them, even if Chris Middleton and none of them cats got it going that night, Giannis would take them boys home. And that's the difference in the NBA. Go check this. Go check the receipts. Check the last couple of championships. Check all the playoff runs. The stars. This is a star-driven league. You know, and that's the way it is. So, and I think that teams like that are going to have it tough. That's the reason why a lot of them not in there. Miami hanging around because they got Jimmy Butler. They hanging around right there because they got Jimmy Butler. And a lot of other teams don't have that. And I just think that's the difference in the NBA. So we'll see. I know we got them, though. You know what I mean? We got two of them come up and coming and getting it popping. So I don't care about the rest of the other teams. All I'm concerned is the orange and blue. And right now, the orange and blue is fifth in the Eastern Conference alone, about to kick another game tonight and make it a two-game sweep. Ain't no mistake about it. Like, Knicks going to take them boys out of here tonight. You can best believe that. They coming off a back-to-back against Giannis and them. And now you coming into the Madison Square Garden playing us. It's over. It's over. They don't got the number to mess with us tonight. So I'm going to keep it like that. I eat crow. I think the Knicks going to win tonight. They go down to Miami with a tough game. I'm hoping they pull that out. And then we got to play Boston on Sunday. Do y'all think the Brooklyn Nets is better than the Boston Celtics? That'll answer your question right there, Shop Powers. So, do you think they're better than the Boston Celtics? The Brooklyn Nets right now, do you think they're better than the Boston Celtics? I don't think so. I don't think they got stars. They don't got a Jason Tatum out there. They don't have a guy who can just literally say, you know what, I'm going to get it popping. They don't have that, man. And I know they're good players. I'm not knocking them, but they ain't beating the Knicks tonight. And we've been playing good at home, too. The Knicks is on it, bro. They in their bag. They running with it. Let's get it popping. And we got to keep the energy, man. And I think our defense, not physicality, they not better rebounding team than us. They're not a better rebounding team. That's defense. They not good at better than us. They're not a better field goal percentage shooting team than us. You know what I mean? So they only got one assist per game better than us. You know what I mean? And they shoot 36. They shoot 37.5 from downtown. We shoot like 37 point something. So we even got it. We matched them within that areas. I just don't think they got enough firepower to beat us, man. I don't think so. I just don't think it. So let's see how it goes. And if I'm wrong, you know me. I come and eat crow in a heartbeat. Throw some sweet baby rays on it. Y'all know me. So let's get a popping shot. I think we going in tonight and get these boys, man. Real tough. But I understand what y'all saying. I understand what everybody's saying. You know, track game or not. I'm confident in this team that they're gonna go out there and beat these boys tonight. Because we fighting for something. When you fight for something, that's a scary opponent to be up against, man. When you fight against somebody who's going for something. The Knicks is going for something. Like Josh Hart said, I passed the shot out quick. Josh Hart said, we don't want to make the playoffs. We want to make a run in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to make the playoffs. We want to make a run deep in the playoffs. That's the mentality of this team. And that's why I think it's going to be hard to beat the Knicks when you got a mentality like that. Like, we know what we want. I love where they're going at Shop House. Let's see if we get it popping tonight, man. So, me rant, but it's a good rant, though. Salute.
Salute E. Gibson. That is a big fact that you just said there, brother. Other than the Bucks, were probably the hottest team in the league. You know what I mean? I think the Bucks are on like a 13 to 15 game winning streak. And we I think our tender of wins since the break, 6 wins. I think we're second or third, somewhere around there. We have been winning basketball, and we're, teams are splitting games. You know what I mean? I'm with all the statistics out there and putting the pen to the paper and doing all the math and the net ratings and all this stuff. You know what I mean? The Knicks are a good team. And what makes you know that they're a good team, aside from the stats, is when you watch them. I watched the game again. There was a couple of plays of defense where Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, and Quentin Grimes were playing players. And these guys switched seamless to the player that was more adaptable to them. You know what I mean? Jalen Brunson went and switched to the I can't remember the center's name. He went and switched to the center. He switched with Grimes, man, and Grimes man switched to his man, and Mitch went around the pick to keep his man and still put the defense up front. It was a couple of plays on defense that I watched, man. I was like, man, look how they play a defense now. Before, they'll go both 2 of the players will go to one man and leave the other man open. They have an open shot. No more of that. They don't do that too much. They get out and contest on the 3-point shot. Oh, you give him a little bit of thing, but I'm just enough time to get back and at least jump at it and make you fake the jump and drive into the lane, because now you got defense in the lane. You know what I mean? And I seen that a couple of times too. Ahart did that a couple of times. He played the defense towards the box, just in case if anybody was going to drive, so he could contest. And they kicked the ball out to Ahart's man, and Ahart runs out as a center and jumps, and the player puts the ball up but has to go by because Ahart is right there. He did that a couple of times. You know what I mean? Running people off the 3-point line. We've been very effective with that.
Absolutely.
We've been, you know what I mean? I'm saying, man, it's just things that I've been seeing, man. It's just, as a Knicks fan, and now that we doing this on here, Divine, you got to, kind of know what you talk about sometimes. And I just sit and watch these Knicks more than once. Usually I watch the game if, I ain't doing nothing or I'm getting up in the morning, the game on, I might throw it on or something like that. But now I come back and watch the game again and chart things down and, in my mind. And it's amazing to watch how the Knicks are playing basketball since the beginning of this year.
Yeah. You know what, for me, man? Yo, salute to the chat, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. And salute to Raymond. Raymond, thank you for coming in. Vernon, my man, appreciate you for coming in. Welcome to coming into the show, man. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Vernon, Raymond, real talk, man. Salute to the whole chat, my man. NYC, B-Ball, what's good, my brother? Everybody in the chat, man. It's game day. It's the blind and shy. Knicks next at the world most famous arena tonight. We're gonna go up in there, do what we gotta do. I hope we come out there with a victory. I'm confident in this team. I bet on it. I know what, like I told somebody a while ago, if I was a gambling man and I just bet game by game, shit, I'd be 9 games richer. You know what I mean? Chop out, I'd be 9 games richer. If I bet on the Knicks every night this season, I'd be sitting right now with 9 more wins in my pocket than I would have losses. So, I'm good with that, man. But this team is good, man. They're a good team. We've been saying it all year. This is a good basketball team. They good, they solid. And I think Josh Hart pretty much sealed the deal for me. I think when Josh Hart came in there, it solidified it. We needed an energy guy to help quickly out. When Obi didn't have it popping, when Obi didn't have it popping, we brought in a guy to help Emmanuel quickly in that second unit to get some more points. And you think about the defense in the second unit. Him, quickly, Hart, and Hartenstein, and when Obi can play, I love that one, Vernon. I'm about to kill that one right there. He said a heart transplant. My brother, you get the chat quote of the night. Real talk. That's real talk, and that's what it is. It was like a heart transplant. He came aboard that that energy. He got the pumping, man. He got the blood pumping, all that, man. I'm just piggybacking off you, Vernon. That was real talk right there, man. And I like this team. I've liked it all year long. I have 45 wins. I'm almost there. When I say the Knicks got Jalen Brunson, this is going to change the whole trajectory of the way the Knicks play basketball, because we got a point guard who we haven't had since Dan and Kai Frazier, I guess, who can get up 20 points a game and do the things he do and can control the pace of the game. And when he get in the lane, that makes our points in the paint even more effective. Can you imagine if R.J. Barrett and Quentin Grimes start getting buckets? It's going to be tough to beat the Knicks. It's going to be tough to beat these boys, man. I'm not even a homer. I'm just going off the numbers. The numbers don't lie. They don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we got to believe in that. And I like this team, man. I ain't worried about no Nick in this month. Tom Thibodeau, listen to y'all. 3 years. Let's put this out there now. 3 years, 2 playoff bursts. 3 years, 2 playoff bursts. Since 2013. 3 years, 2 playoff bursts. And one for them boys getting injured last year with nerves. Without nerves as well last year, getting hurt. Who else went down? I think Rose went down. Kemba Walker went down. If the Knicks didn't get it, they won 37 games last year with an injured team. They about to win 37 tonight. You know what I'm saying, John Powell? Tonight they won 37. We won 37 all last year, and the team was injured. Tom Thibodeau had done very well with this New York team, man. I just think they have. So I think we just got to keep building. You ain't seen the best of the Knicks yet. You haven't seen it. My man, Quiet Money, was good.
Yes, sir.
Quiet, what's good, my brother? Good to see you in the chat, man. Quiet Money, salute to you, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, man, but I'm excited, man. You know what I mean? I'm giddy right now, man. I believe in what this team is doing. I love the way this team is playing basketball. They unselfish. Julius Randle, first quarter, Randle was killing everybody. Then next thing you know, Jalen Brunson finally getting his bag. But tonight, this Jalen Brunson game tonight, you mark my word, Spencer Dinwiddie don't got nothing for Jalen Brunson. Tonight is Jalen Brunson night, 30 or 40 tonight. He ain't got nothing for him. They ain't got nothing for him. And I think that's what it's going to wind up being. So it's good, man. It's good to be a Knicks fan. But y'all in the building, if y'all in the building where y'all in the building, y'all got to run them up with them thumbs up, man. Hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, sir, man.
Run them up with them thumbs up. We know we dropping it up in here. If you don't love this content tonight, that means you ain't looking at Knicks basketball. So all my beloved people in the chat, man, run them up with them thumbs up, man. Support your brothers up in here. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. We in the building, game day, all day, every day. We in the building. So let's go get it tonight, ladies and gentlemen, before we can get down here to Miami and try to close this thing out, man. We on a roll right now. We got to appreciate what the Knicks doing, man. 7-game popular winning streak, 8-2 in the last 10 games, 5th in the Eastern Conference. They riding, they rising. The NBA is starting to notice who the Knicks are. Even the old clickbaiters and the procrastinators and all them cats starting to get Knicks respect. The ESPN and everybody, because winning cures all. It cures all. It's about you winning in life, people gonna love you. You losing in life, they ain't gonna love you. Period. The Knicks is winning and everybody loving us. But we was losing, everybody wouldn't even love you. They wouldn't even think about you. You know what I mean? So let's keep it going, man. Now, I really like where I'm at with that, man. Parrish, you dead on with that. And that's another thing I think Parrish dead on with that. And me and Shaw talked about it. If the Knicks lose a couple of games, don't panic. As soon as the Knicks lose the game, even if they lose to Miami tomorrow, don't go and fight all the Knicks have. Nah. The Knicks is not going 20-0. Let's get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. They're not going 20-0. Great point, Parrot. Appreciate you putting that out there. You know, everybody lose game. Listen, the Hawks got a new coach last night, Quinn Snyder, great coach, and still lost in Atlanta to the Washington Wizards last night. All right, you know, so let's not get too emotional when we lose a game. We just got to find out. But I tell you what, though, the Knicks will be in every game. You won't see it. Shop Howley will not see the Knicks getting blowed out. The Knicks will be in every game they play because I think they're that good. I think they got 3 guys in that starting lineup, literally can give you 20 points a game. And if you got 3 guys giving you damn 70 points a game, I mean, it's hard to beat a team like that to me. You know what I mean? Julius Randle doing what he's doing, Brunson doing what he's doing, RJ when he on could do what he could do, and Mitchell Robinson giving you the rebound and the block shot, blocking the defense, his double-double. Every came back from the All-Star break, double-double. Not from the All-Star break, his injury, I guess what I say, which is the All-Star break. He came back after double-double machine. Jay Hart changed the game, the NG in New York, the extra ball, the extra effort, the extra possessions. All the stuff played. Emmanuel quickly playing like definitely 6th man of the year. So I like what we had as a team. I don't have no problem with the Knicks, man. I think we just got to keep supporting them. Hope they get better as they go on. They got to get better. They're going to keep getting better. Like I said, I guarantee y'all by the end of the season, Quentin Grimes or RJ will get in their bag. And after that, then I see the second round. I see it coming. I ain't even throwing out no hyperbole up here because we don't do that at Knicks Real Talk. The eye test don't lie and the numbers don't lie. I stick with the truth. The truth, the power is the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Child Powell, I think the Knicks is on it right now.
Yes, Divine, I'm right there with you, man. And I'm being monotone tonight, man. I just think that the team is it made the team, as being a podcaster, the team made me go and pull out my black book tonight, man. I had to write down some stuff. I had to do some notes because usually I don't write them down. I try to remember them. Then I get up here and whatever I do before I get on here, I'll be like, but tonight I had to write some stuff down because truth to power, numbers don't lie, like you said, Divine. You know what I mean? And what the stats are saying is the Knicks are a good team, and that's all I wanted for this team to be this year, is to be a good team, and it looks like they're being a good team. When was the last time that you remember the Knicks being almost 10 games over 500? You know what I mean? When do you remember the Knicks being polarizing? They were 7th and now we're 5th. You know what I mean? It's this these Knicks are really playing some basketball, man, and they really got me excited to watch every night and even go back in off time and watch the game again just to see what Tom Thibodeau's schemes are doing to help the defense. It's incredible, man. And once again, Tom Thibodeau, kudos to you, man. Get these guys out here tonight. Run your 9-man rotation by implementing the switching of IQ and RJ and bringing back RJ back into the second unit. That has been big for us. You know what I mean? Jay Hart has been big for us in that second unit. A young veteran. You know what I mean? God has been in the league. He knows how to play basketball. He got it on his shoulder and he growled. He said he's a dog. Yeah, he'll get at me, dog. He's a dog. You know what I mean? So, that's all we asked for. That was, to me, as a Knicks fan, as a fan in general, that was the third biggest move in trade deadline for me. It was Kyrie. It was Kyrie, KD, and Jay Hart. That to me, that pickup from Jay Hart has really solidified that second unit.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, let me throw this up there right quick. You know how we do chat. It's important. Look at the doctor tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Heat and the 76ers. The Celtics and the Cavaliers. I cannot say it enough. The Knicks and the Nets. Knicks beat the Nets. Celtics beat the Cavaliers. Heat beat the Sixers. And you know what? Here we go. The Cleveland Cavaliers 39-26. The New York Knicks 37-27. The Nets fall down to 34-28. If the 76ers beat the Heat tonight, they fall to 33-29. It's over. The Knicks will be 4th or 5th seed. I think the Knicks take the 4th seed spot because look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, like I said last night. Look at their away record. 13-18 on the road. The Miami Heat 14-19 on the road. Here's the difference. The New York Knicks is 18-12 on the road, away from Madison Square Garden. And they're 18-15 finally at home and go up to 19-15 now tonight with a 6-game winning streak. I think this team, and look, you got 10-0, 8-2. The Bucks and the Knicks and the Raptors is the hottest 3 teams in the association in the East. You can't this is the problem right here for the Cleveland Cavaliers, right here. And here's why I say that. Where they at tonight in Boston. They lose tonight, 13-19. The New York Knicks get the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference this year, and we got to play the Bucks. The Cavaliers. Here's going to be the matchup. If the playoff was right now, it'd be this way. But if the Knicks take the 5th spot and the 4th spot, and Cavaliers fall down to the 5th, It's over for the Cavaliers. Know why? They not good on the road. They're not good on the road. Look at their road record. That means you got to come to Madison Square Garden in the playoff for 4 games. And the Knicks is over 500 in Madison Square Garden now. And they 18-12 on the road. So if Cleveland had to come to MSG for 4 games in the first round, they get sent home. You could book that. They get sent home. Because I think Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle could do what Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland could do. Hands down. Hands down. You got Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. We got Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. 2 all-stars. Just like they got 2 other. RJ Barrett would be the X factor for the Knicks. Because I don't think other than Mobley, they started lineup. Okoro's not a scorer. Jared Allen is decent. I think Mitch Robinson neutralizes that. And if RJ Barrett comes being an RJ Barrett consistent and Quentin Grimes, and here's another thing that's different. Quentin Grimes would make it hard on Donovan Mitchell. He ain't scoring no 30-something on no Quentin Grimes. I just want to put that out there, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all better watch out, because I think if these boys get to that 4th seed, second round, we down. Let's get it. You know what I mean? I'm with these boys right here, man. I like where we going with this thing, man. So them just some facts I want to put out there. There ain't no hyperbole right there. I'm just spitting what's out there. I think this team ready to roll up in there. They ready to roll up.
Divine, go back to the screen real quick. I want to see how the matchups would look real quick. My bad.
No, you good, brother. You good. Appreciate the concern about it. Go ahead. Yeah. So it's interesting to me, man. It's crazy.
So it would be the Bucks. If it started right now, it would be the Bucks against the Hawks, Celtics against the Heat, 76ers against the Nets.
And us in Cleveland.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and that's the only thing different. The Knicks is right now in the 5th spot, and Cleveland's in the 4th spot. Cleveland lose tonight. They 1 game behind us. They 1 game in front of us in a lost column, dude. And we still got 18 games to go. And they're a bad road team.
Yeah, that's interesting right there.
Bad road team.
That is interesting right there. 31-31. Oh, and the Hawks could drop out, and the Raptors could be in there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tell you. I think the Nets drop out. I think the Nets will fall. I think the Heat, and check it out. I think the Heat, the Hawks, and the Raptors got a chance to upset the Nets because they got Trae Young, they got Jimmy Butler, they got Trae Young, they got Fred VanVleet. The Nets don't got nobody like that could carry them cats. I think the Kyrie thing. I think it was just too hard for them. You know what? It was just too hard for the Nets to overcome, man. And they got a lot of good players back. They're good players. They're not great players. You know what I mean? They not taking you. They not since then when he's not taking the Brooklyn Nets. I don't care how many good guys they got. They ain't taking them cats nowhere farther than the Heat, the Hawks, and the Raptors. I don't care who they got out there. They ain't got no superstars out there, no stars. So I think it's gonna be tough for them. But let's see. I'm just trying to deal with the feelings and emotions aside and deal with what I'm looking at from this perspective here. Here's the problem for the like I said, Cleveland 13-8 on the road, 13-18. Look at the Miami Heat, 14-19 on the road, and they still got to come to Madison Square Garden. I just think that look at all the teams. Look at the records the way records in the association shop house: 18-12, 20-11, 15-11. 13 and they in the 5th spot, and they under 5. The New York Knicks got the 3rd best, tie for the 2nd best road record in the Eastern Conference. 20-11, 18-12, 18-12.
Right.
So the 2nd best tie for the 2nd best record away in the Eastern Conference. Them numbers don't lie, brother. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. Them numbers don't lie, man. So let's go get it, man. I'm ready for this thing to get popping tonight. We got a few minutes, so I'm glad we got to get that in there, man. But salute to the chat, man. Y'all and everybody where you streaming them from. Knicks Real Talk, Gameday, Divine, Shy. We in this thing, man. Let's go ahead and beat Brooklyn tonight, man. Get ready to go down here to Miami on Friday, and see if we can go down there with a good road record. And hope that's gonna be a tough matchup against Jimmy Butler, Bam out of Bio. They got Kevin Love down there. I'm not worried about that power forward spot. Julius Randle eat Kevin Love all night. That ain't even no question there. I ain't worried about that. Julius Randle dropped 50 on Kevin Love, and even a point guard situation with the way Kyle Lowry is banged up. They got my man Vincent playing right there, tough defender. But I think Jalen Brunson eats him up too. So really, and I think Quentin Grimes. I'm gonna tell you, gonna be the matchup Friday. Mark my word, Friday. The matchup for the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks is going to be Quentin Grimes on Tyler Hero. Gonna shut him down. Listen to me. He's gonna shut Tyler Hero down Friday. And then I want everybody to get Quentin Grimes' respect, the Loch Ness Monster. Give him this respect Friday when he put Tyler Hero in a donut. Like he been doing to everybody else. He been doing to everybody else. Everybody. So that's why I think that they've got a good chance to beat them Friday, because I don't think they point guard can hold Jalen Brunson. I don't think Kevin Love, because he's starting now, can hold Julius Randle. Bam Adebayo always have a problem with Mitchell Robinson. Look at all the Knicks and Miami games. Mitchell Robinson gives Bam Adebayo problems all the time. If RJ can rise to the occasion a little bit, remember, RJ dropped 46 on them cats one time, and this year he dropped 30-something on them. So I think you got to be careful with this team, man. I think we're not giving the Knicks team enough credit for who they really are. This is a good team. They're a really good team, Shot Power. So let's see tonight. We go get it popping. But yo, the chat, everybody, y'all cats is the best, man. I can't tell y'all enough, man. Y'all cats doing it up in there, man. So y'all continue supporting the show. Keep hitting them thumbs up, man. Keep telling your peoples where we at, man. It's game day, Divine Shot, Knicks Real Talk. Y'all see what it is, man. And let's get it popping tonight, man. Yeah, I agree. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. They gotta. I feel like here. Nick said, let's go. If the Cavaliers got 18 games left, and you don't think they go 9-9 in them games? They might go 9-9. I just don't think they not good at away from Cleveland. They just not good, and the numbers don't lie. 13-18. The numbers is the truth. That's their records on the road. Look at everybody else in the Eastern Conference, except for the lower echelon teams, is under 500 on the road. Them in Miami and the Hawks and the Raptors and the Wizards. Why you think where they at? Because they ain't good away from home. Why you think the Knicks are where they at? Because they 18-12 on the road. Why you think the Bucks is where they at? They 18-12 on the road. The Celtics 20-11 on the road. The Sixers 15-11 over. They over 500. There's not a lot of teams other than them 4 teams that's over 500 away from home. And to be a good team in the NBA, you got to win at home and on the road.
Yeah.
You got to win at home and on the road. You can't just win in front of your home crowd. Shit, we got a better record on the road than we in front of our home crowd. But we moving up in that category. I think tonight we'd be 19-15. That's the difference to me. It's about what can you do when you don't got your sixth man, which is your fan, backing you up. When you're in a hostile environment and the pressure mounts. Now the pressure's mounting.
It's all about team.
It's all about team. I think this is written. This, like Nas said, is written. The New York Knicks will be 4 or 5 before I think they're gonna be number 4. The almighty 4 seed strikes again. Now I'm not just speaking hyperbole. That's the way the numbers look to me. We got the second best winning streak in the association right now in the East. We got a 6-game winning streak. They got a 15-game winning streak. Nobody else got over a 1-game winning streak in the Eastern Conference. Look at the numbers. There go right there. Nobody got it. Bucks got a 15-game winning streak. We got a 6-game winning streak. Second longest winning streak in the association. Second best home away record in the association, and we climbing up in our home record. I like it, Shot. Real talk. They better than ours. I disagree with that. Statistically, they might be at this point. Nick 100. I'm not debating you. I'm not just going at you. I just want to put this out there. That might have been true at the beginning of the year. Neither Jonathan Mitchell or Darius Garland cannot even touch Quentin Grimes on a defense side of the ball. Am I right or wrong, Shot Powers? Darius Garland is not a defender. Jonathan Mitchell's not a defender. Not one of them cats is better than my man Quentin Grimes. And I don't think Jared Allen's better defense than I think Okoro is probably one of the better defenders in that whole team. And that's our lineup. That's their problem. Mobley can block shots for a skinny young guy, but he's not a defense juggernaut. You know what I mean? I think the numbers is deceiving. Now, let's see how this tide turns now that Mitchell Robinson is back. I don't think that team is that good. Donovan Mitchell is not a great defender. Darius Garland is not a great defender. Evan Mobley, he's linky, but he's not a great defender, but he's linky. And I think Jared Allen can hold his own. I don't think that team better than Knicks defense. Knicks defense by the end of the year be in the top 5. So I just got to, we just got to keep these numbers real, man. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And I think the Knicks is finishing way better than a lot of these teams. Let's get it. Let's get out of here. Chop Powell, give me your last word. We're going to get it popping. Let's go get this game, man.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Push the pace. Grab these rebounds. Hit our free throws. I think tonight the Knicks go out and capture this win, 123 to 110.
Ooh, I like that score. That's a good defense team down there in Brooklyn. They got some Dorian Finney-Smith. They got Claxton. Like I said, Mikal Bridges. They front line is a good defensive team. It's where they probably going to be is in their backcourt. But I think the Knicks go what? Bully ball. They slim down there. Claxton a slim dude. Finney-Smith he ain't a big dude, and even Mikal, good as he is on defense, he's not a big body. Knicks play bully ball. They are a physical team. That's what you got to remember about them. They are a physical team. Every coach and associate said when you play the Knicks, they physical. They get on you, they get up in you, they bump you, they do everything. Like Malcolm Brogdon said the other night, they run you up the 3-point line. They got a guy in the backfield who not letting you come in there, just throwing stuff up there, and you see the results. Let's get it, New York. I got the New York Knicks tonight, 117. I'm gonna go 117, 107. 117, 107. They ain't scoring on the Knicks. Kill all that noise. That's a wrap. 117, 107. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody. Great show. Great participation from the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, going out the door. Thank you for all the new people came in the chat tonight, man. We appreciate y'all. Real talk. Keep coming in, being part of this good show, man. I know we try to keep it real up in here and keep it honest and keep it show the love and everything like that. We will. But we'll see y'all cat Friday pre-game. So y'all enjoy your game, man. Let's go get it, New York Knicks. Let's win this thing. 10 games over 500. Got to solidify the 5th spot, and hopefully Cleveland lose tonight, and hopefully Cleveland the Heat lose tonight, and we feeling good about it tomorrow. Y'all hit them thumbs up. We'll see y'all. Frank Mato, man, enjoy that game Friday, my brother.
Yes, sir.
When you get in, check in while you in the arena. Let me know what you think was going on with the atmosphere down there on Friday. So, Frank, enjoy that Knicks Heat game, man. We'll be looking for you in the chat. But everybody, man, enjoy it. Shaw Powers, my brother. I'll talk to you later.
You're ready.
Yeah, we good, man. Let's go get it, New York. Peace.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena. Look at click, that's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, so dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage be on the job, my energy. 50 tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the link, Anthony Mace. We create the logo with those headspace that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's any dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.